Guys, UFC 322 post-fight analysis told you guys Islam Makhachev was going to be able to dominate Jack Della Maddalena, and that's what we saw. Was it the most exciting performance? Probably not, but for a guy who moved from 155 to 170, moved to a high weight class, it was quite impressive to see that much amount of ground control. Islam controlled Jack Della for 19 minutes. So we're going to have a quick review of round by round. And the fight starts, Islam Makhachev starts targeting the legs. Well-planned game plan because Jack Della Maddalena is a great boxer. He keeps a high guard. That makes his legs susceptible to getting kicked. And that's what Islam started doing. Every time Jack was in southpaw, Islam was kicking his legs and it was getting very uncomfortable for Jack. And then, so in the first round, Islam shots for a single leg. He gets the single leg. Jack Della Maddalena defends the first try of the single leg, but Islam, he's got variations in the takedown, and that's what I told you. Bilal is very one-dimensional with the takedowns, but Islam is quite tricky with the takedowns. He kicks the other leg, and he uses his arms to get Jack down. So he finishes the takedown, and then Jack started feeling the Dagestani pressure from the top, which is like any other fighting style. Islam is on top. He's in half-guard position. He's trying to advance the position at some point, but at the same time, Jack is quite aware of what Islam is trying to do, so he's not letting him pass the position easily. But then Islam's half guard is like one of the best positions. Islam does a bit of ground and pound, nothing crazy, but he stays on top, gets Jack tired. And then the bell rings, second round starts, and Islam is again looking to shoot a takedown. He starts with the leg kicks again. There had been a clinch at one point, and Islam's clinch is very good. I mean, he used that against Volk, he used that against Dustin as well. Dustin was able to throw a lot of body shots, so he has some success. Both of them actually had success in the clinch. But with Jack, I think it was hard to control him. Jack is a bigger guy, and it would have been a risk for Islam, so I think they stopped going for the clinch. Islam pushed him against the cage, and that's when Jack actually goes for a throw. And I think that was a crazy decision, actually going for the throw. And then after that, I think he was trying to get the back as well. So from Jack had the overhook on Islam, and then he's trying to get the back, I think, which was like a stupid mistake. Like, he should have known that grappling wasn't going to be helping him in this fight. But Islam had the underhook, he pushes him against the cage, and that's when Islam actually does his best work. He does a bit of ground and pound against the cage, and then Islam actually he tries to go for Kimura, attempts like a few other submissions, and then the third round starts, and this time he's going for the leg kick again. Now you can see the Jack is actually feeling the pain from the leg kicks. It's getting quite hard for him. He's constantly changing the stances. Southpaw is very uncomfortable for him, so he's trying to stay orthodox most of the time. Islam shoots for a double leg. That was a perfectly timed double leg and easily gets it. There wasn't much resistance from Jack. First of all, I don't think he was expecting it. Second of all, I think his legs are part of his legs are gone as well, so he's not doing a good job of defending the takedowns. And Islam set it out from like a high guard again, so Jack had a high guard, and that's why one of the reasons he couldn't see the takedowns. And then fourth round, I mean, Islam controls the round, attempts a few submissions. The fourth round is the same story. Islam shoots a double leg. So third round, fourth round, fifth round. In all those three